MacBook Pro on the right. Alright, let's get started. Alright, both of these laptops were started at the same time, but for some reason, the 13-inch came up first. Alright, Apple logo here. Still booting up. And boom, the 13-inch is launched. And the 15-inch is launched right after. So in this test, 13-inch was slightly faster than the 15-inch MacBook Pro. Just a disclaimer, both of the login items on both of these laptops were clear, so it wouldn't affect boot up speed. Alright, next up let's take a look at the size comparisons between the 13-inch MacBook Pro and the 15-inch MacBook Pro. Both of these come in the height of 0.71 inches, with the width, depth, and weight becoming the major differences. The width on the 13-inch comes in at 12.35 inches, on the 15-inch is 14.13 inches, and the depth on the 13-inch is 8.62 inches, compared to the 15-inch of 9.73 inches. Next up, let's take a look at the connection of the ports on both the 13-inch and the 15-inch MacBook Pro. Here you got your MagSafe 2 connector, two Thunderbolt 2 connections, USB 3.0, 3.5mm headset port, and on the 13-inch MacBook Pro, you got your dual mics right here on the side. With the 15-inch MacBook Pro, you have your dual mics under the speaker grill. And here's the view from the backside. Alright, let's take a look at the other sides on the ports. Let me line it up here in the front. Alright, starting from the right, you got USB 3.0 port, HDMI output, and SDXC card reader. Alright, let me spin the laptops back to the front. Let's take a look at the depth and see how much of a difference we have compared to the 15-inch MacBook Pro. So the 13-inch is slightly over an inch smaller than the 15-inch MacBook Pro, and the width on the 15-inch MacBook Pro is 1.78 inches longer. Alright, next up let's compare both of these Retina displays. Both Retina displays feature an LED backlit display with IPS technology. The 13-inch features a 13.3-inch display with a resolution of 2560 by 1600, giving you 227 pixels per inch. On the 15-inch model, you get a 15.4-inch display with a resolution of 2880 by 1800 that gives you 220 pixels per inch. Alright, next up let's talk about the all-new PCIe base flash storage system. On the baseline 13-inch MacBook Pro, you get the 128GB version, and the 15-inch high-end model, you get the 512GB version. On the 13-inch MacBook Pro, using Blackmagic speed test, I was able to get 311.8 for the write speed and 708 for the read speed. And on the 15-inch MacBook Pro, it more than doubles in the write speed, coming in at 7